Yo, this is Top Flight, and this is our reaction to NF When I Grow Up. This is our second NF video. I don't know if you did one by yourself or not, but this should be our second NF video. Y'all told us to watch to see more.
He's
Yeah.
a dope artist. I'm excited to see what he brings this time because it's always got some deeper meaning. So, um, let's go.
When I grow up, I want to be a dentist. When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina teacher. When I grow up, I want to be a police officer. When I grow up, I would like to be a veterinarian. When I grow up, I'm going to be a flapper.
You hit the old Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, when I grow up, you know what I want to be? Take a seat, let me tell you my ridiculous dreams. I want to rap, yeah, I know it's hard to believe. And I can tell you're already thinking I will never succeed, but I'm okay with it, I admit the lyrics are weak. I've been working on them, I'll be good eventually. I understand you gotta crawl before you get to your feet, but I've been running for a while, they ain't ready for me. Yeah. I know this probably isn't really realistic, and honestly, I might not ever make a difference. But that don't make a difference, I'ma have to risk it. I've been crunching numbers, you ain't gotta be a mathematician. And see, the odds ain't rooting for me. I can't lie, though, it's kinda how I like it to be. The underdog, yeah, you probably think you know what I mean, but what I'm saying is they ever push me, I'm gonna swing. Yeah, I could go to college getting down like everybody else. Graduate and probably get a job that doesn't pay the bills. That don't make a lot of sense to me, forget the happy meals. I don't like the dollar menu, I would rather make a meal. Huh? Make a meal? No, I said make a meal. Home cooking, get the grill. How you want it? Pretty well. Everything I see is overdone to me, I'm not a dad, but I'ma get a record deal. Say hello to Master Bill. I just wanna pay my bills, rapping about the way I feel. Oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil, leave it to the fam and the will. Oh yeah, I just wanna sign a record deal, maybe buy a house up in the hills. Oh yeah, might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up. Yeah, hey, when I grow up. Yeah, yeah. Hey! I'ma make them notice me, rhyming like it's poetry. Everything I oversee, I just like to overthink. Mocking me, you pay the fee, no return and no receipts. Those of you that don't believe, quiet, you don't know a thing. Quiet when I'm trying to sing, quiet when I'm making beats, quiet when I'm trying to think. Sorry, I don't mean to scream, I just feel like no one really gets me, and it's sad to see, cause someday I'ma grow up and show all of you it's meant to be. Yeah, anybody?
I wonder if he makes his own beats too, man. This kid's pretty talented.
Yeah.
Different
He's
than the
not,
rap I grew up on, but you know, he says he wants to die, keeping it real. He don't care if he's the best. He's just like living his truth, which I think is what more artists should do. If you're not this way, don't be this way. Be who you want to be. And I think that's better than being authentic is better than being, you know, some cookie cutter piece. You know what I mean?
yeah. It kind of deters me because the M style. You
He
know,
does have an
like
M style.
the M style that because it's very select, like it's a very select style to choose. The see a lot of fans don't pay attention to that because they go like they enjoy who their rapper is and everything like that. You know, me being a rapper, I pay attention to like cadences and like choices of like how you rhyme, also comparative to like what your story is detailed in, you know, so the choice of like a style and then to angle it towards the it's kind of like how can I say it, like it's like okay, if I take hip hop and I said when you think anger in hip hop, you think like you start off maybe like Public Enemy, then you get like a Tupac, and it's like you got NWA, and you think of like the anger of like why they write these songs, and it's like police brutality. You know what I'm saying? Like Dear Mama, his mom's on drugs, and he was the cause, and then it's like you get into the zone with that, and then you have Eminem who comes along, and he has more of a I guess you can kind of say a world, well, a United States view of like anger from a different side of the playing field. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not police brutality. It's not like
Well, M had the
unicorn
class. He
selling
had
crack.
the trailer home, the addicted mom. There was a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
things
not
that regular.
we're selling crack or we're getting shot every day. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm mad at my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different other style. Like I'm mad at my parents. I'm mad because they want me to have a regular job. You know, like it's not. And so to me as a rapper, like I have to look at it from that angle versus like the sound of the sonically is dope and he can rap better than probably 80% of people in the world. You know, but when I look at like rap songs, I always look at like, okay, like why is this being said? You know, like why are you stating these situations? And then when I dig into those, then I go like, okay, well, what's the situation that you're dealing with? You know, when you write something real or something like that, I have to say, what are you really dealing with that makes this why I should listen to this? But see, I'm just more like deep into why I would write something or why I wouldn't write something. So then even when you know me, like only time I really ever write anything deep, it's either that I almost died of cancer, my brother died. Like I rarely ever write deep because I have to be in that mood to fit something that would actually make me feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just can't write deep to write deep because I didn't sell crack or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm not sitting there like shooting dudes every day. So then, yeah, like I have to have things like directly moving for me to write like that. I enjoy the sonically. He's like probably one of the dopest. Like, I'm surprised that he's not bigger than what he is because sonically, like I get like this should really be like it for a lot of people because this is the Eminem you want. You know what I'm saying? Like the Eminem people say they want, that's him right now. He's that year to the family don't like me. What like that's the Eminem everyone wants. You know, and Eminem's over here doing like what he's doing right now. And it's like that should be like he should be huge. To me though, when I think of like what the song means and stuff like that, that's the part that kind of slightly gets to me because you know I'm a big Tupac fan and I'm a big like, you know, 50 Cent fan. Like I got shot 9 times and then you know what I'm saying? Like this is why I'm doing this because I just got shot 9 times and I was just selling drugs and this is my only chance to get rich. Like not, hey, everyone wants me to work a job and I'd rather rap and make $1 million. Like,
I think what this does is open up the doors for people who would not like rap because it's full of the darkness you mentioned or, you know, derogatory, you know, other types of culture that might not. So this brings it to another stage. And it I think he's a Christian artist. So I think he fills up stadiums or at least like Fillmore's like 5,000 cap rooms. But I agree. For me to be deeply attached, like I come from a lot of those things where there's, you know, addiction and it's mental health from deeper things. But what I appreciate his skill and him putting his art out there authentically. I hear what you're saying as well because I'm the same way. Like I like it's got to be a little grimy, but that's kind of where I came from in some areas. You know, it's not the same like 50 Cent's lifestyle, but definitely seen some things that are crazy and been through some things that it's like there's certain rap is about lyrics to me before it's about beats, and then it's about skill, and then it's about like the sonic sound. So that's kind of my order of how I judge things. Like I really am like lyrics and not always bars. Like when you rap your bars, and I'm more story. Like I like to be able to paint this picture and relate to that, and you like to take them deeper and have them figure out the science behind the bar, you know?
mm-hmm.
Let's finish watching this, see what he's got.
Wanna hear me rap? No. Come on, let me play a couple tracks. No. Come on, I can spit it really fast. No. You think I should throw this in the trash? No. Trick ya. Haters go away before I hit ya. I am not a beggar or a kiss up. You don't understand, well I forgive ya. I am not a quitter. You didn't really think that, did ya? Maybe someday I could even be up on the radio. Have a tour bus and maybe even play a couple shows. Everybody in the crowd singing every word I wrote. Telling me that I am not the only one that feels alone. Huh? You feel alone? Yeah, I kinda feel alone. Wonder if the feeling ever goes away when you get old. Will I ever make it as an artist? I don't really know. Might not make a lot of dough. I'ma have to try it though. I just wanna pay my bills. Rapping about the way I feel. Oh yeah. I just wanna make a couple mil. Leave it to the fam and the will. Oh yeah. I just wanna sign a record deal. Maybe buy a house up in the hills. Okay. Oh yeah. Might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real. When I grow up, I just wanna pay my bills. Rapping about the way I feel. Yeah. I just wanna make a couple mil. Leave it to the fam and the will. I just wanna sign a record deal. Maybe buy a house up in the hills. Yeah, I might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up.
Arms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
I'm telling you.
No, I see
Like,
it. Since we throw so many shows, like we might do 100, 200, 300 shows a year, and I see a lot of artists come out that aren't doing authentically. They're maybe
mhm.
just rapping what they hear. Like some kid might be rapping about gun violence and killing people when I know he's, never been outside like that. So for the authenticity part of that's who he is, I'm with that. I respect. He's inspiring lots of kids to rap. You know what I mean? I want to pay my
Yeah.
bills and live off rap. That's what we all want to do.
Hmm.
You have like the Logics and you have the Mac Miller was probably the first one I saw that was he just kind of rap like he kind of had a good life. It seemed like his addiction got him later, but it was like he was rapping more bars, hip hop, and I don't know. It's as long as people keep it real, I like that the most. Now, if it's my style, I'm with you on that. Like it's not 100% my style, but I think it's dope and I respect it.
Yeah, skill wise, he's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like clearly, he can rap.
I can
Like
see
there's
him
just
and Ren going on tour. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I don't know if that's they both have a different set, but I could see their fans really cross because I think he's from America. Maybe I don't know. Y'all have to tell me in the comments, but
Yeah. Like he's dope. I just,
well,
as I said, like as a rapper myself, I always take into account like why someone raps, how they rap, especially if the style is especially if the style is a very common style. Like because the first person to release that style is M, and he took it to a high spot. It's kind of like if I was listening to Tupac and someone gets on the track and is like, "In the me, see me bleed, let me be, did," and then you see that and you go like, "Okay, well, why are you rapping like this?" Then you hear what they're saying, then you kind of go like, "Well, what's this?" And then the very like, it's like that's what gets to me as a rap person. I can't say like with other styles of music, I can't really make the judgment because I don't know how they do that with like styles of rock or styles of country or anything like that. But with rap, we pay attention to like the styles and why you do it. Like why do you rhyme in that format? Why do you say these things? Why are you doing that? And then I get caught into that. So then when I make songs, there's very specific reasons like why I made it, even if it's the most, like clubby song of the world. Like there's a full reason I made it. You know what I'm saying? And I can show why I did it and why I rap like this when I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I ask is when I see it, like, I'm not, well, I guess tons of rappers probably just rap like other people just because they know it's gonna catch on, but I'll rap a certain way because I know what the sound of what it felt like and everything like that. And there's reasons to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then there's reasons why your words, like, if you're talking more intellectually in a rap, why you have to rap a certain way, like, because the words won't allow you to do some cadences. So it's just very like, I get caught into that because that's all I really pay attention to every time I hear a rapper is like right when I hear it, I'm like, okay, well, let me break this down. But that's me. But him, I like I like, you told me he was a Christian rapper. That's dope because, yeah, I didn't hear him cuss once, which that's dope that you can write all those words and you probably have like tons of hit songs and didn't cuss in any of them. I got to
yeah,
cut. You know what I'm saying? Just like him. He said Will Smith don't have to cuss his raps sell records. Well, I do. You know what I'm saying? But and like that's where I am with that. But yeah, that's very skillful and I respect that. So this is Top Flight reviewing NF when I grew up.